So what if we attempted to recreate every single trade made during the NFL trade deadline in Madden 24? Will we end up getting the same results? I highly doubt it. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So the first trade that we're going to be attempting in this video is for edge rusher Montez Sweat. Now the Bears ended up offering just a second round pick in order to get him. Now if I'm being honest, I kind of think that this is going to be a little bit close. However, I guess we'll have to find out. And yo, it looks like it's a pretty solid trade here in Madden 24. Maybe if you add like, I guess a 7th round pick, this will go through. So let's go ahead, add a 7th round pick, and I guess this basically went through. But this trade here in Madden was a lot closer than what I actually expected. I thought it would be somewhat in the yellowish range, maybe like low green, but it basically ended up just going through straight up. I mean, if you just want to go ahead and add a 7th round pick, so I guess this is a pretty realistic trade. So the next trade that we have in this video is between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. It includes Joshua Dobbs and a round 7 pick going to Minnesota for just a 6th round pick. Now this one in Madden terms, I don't think it goes through. That is my prediction, and let's look. I don't even think this is close to going through, and yeah, it's not close to going through, especially whenever they add in the 7th round pick. That's what really got me. I mean, we can go ahead and try a 6th round pick just straight up for Joshua Dobbs. Now, do I think this one's gonna go through? No, it's basically still the same. So yeah, I guess in Madden terms, this isn't a realistic offer. Now our next trade still includes the Minnesota Vikings, but this time it's between the Vikings and the Jaguars, and it's for guard Ezra Cleveland, who is really young, 25 years old, but he's actually a star development in Madden. And what Jacksonville ended up trading for Ezra Cleveland is a 6th round pick. Now I can like 100% say that this is not gonna go through. This is probably barely even gonna go up, but I guess we can go ahead and try to see what it's at. Yeah, it didn't really move at all. You're probably gonna have to go ahead and offer like a 4th or a 3rd round pick in Madden terms for Ezra Cleveland, especially since he's a young guard with star development. But guys, in Madden 24, this trade is not going through. Guys, this next trade between the Washington Commanders and San Francisco 49ers broke the internet because it was for star edge rusher Chase Young, who in Madden terms is 24 years old and has superstar development. But what the 49ers ended up trading to get for him was only a 3rd round pick. So again, guys, I don't think that this is a really close deal. Maybe it gets in the low yellowish, but I don't really think it's gonna go through. We can check, and yeah, it's still in the red. This is just an awful deal in Madden terms. But I guess if you really look at this trade in real life, Chase Young has been good, but he hasn't really been great like his rookie season. And the 49ers are basically just getting a rental player in this deal. So yeah, in Madden, this trade is not gonna work at all. This next trade is between the Lions and the Browns, and it's for Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's still a really young wide receiver and has star development in Madden 24. But what he was traded for was actually a 6th round pick in 2025. So it wasn't even any picks in this upcoming draft. You'll have to wait till the next year in order to get this. However, this is a case of another expiring deal that they're probably not going to be able to bring back. So I guess it makes sense in real life. However, in Madden, let's see what it is. And yeah, this has been our lowest one yet. The trade interest level has not gone up too much. This was even lower than like the Chase Young deal. But yeah, it looks like in Madden 24, this deal is not going through. Now this next trade includes Rasul Douglas of the Packers and a 5th round pick. And Buffalo will be sending a 3rd round pick their way in order to receive Douglas. Now, does this go through? I mean, he's an 81 overall, 28 years old. I think that this is actually going to be a really close one, maybe like the midway point or like the low green area. But I guess we have to find out. Let's see. And it's actually a lot less closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's almost at the halfway point, so you can kind of consider it in like the yellowish area. Maybe if we take away the 5th round pick, it'll get there, and let's find out. And no, it's going to stay the exact same. So I guess according to Madden, it doesn't really make too much sense, but in real life, it goes through, so I don't really know what to make of it right there. Now, our final trade of this video includes the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants, and it's for Leonard Williams. Now, Seattle ended up giving up a 2nd and a 5th round pick for him, but if I try to do this right now, the cap room is negative 12.2 million, so it's not really gonna go through, so I'll have to find a matching salary to kind of get it close enough. Okay, this took a while, and I actually ended up making this deal go through. I just added Max Duggan and traded away a whole bunch of other players to other teams to clear up some salary, but I mean, Max Duggan shouldn't really change this deal too much. Let's see if it goes through. Is it anywhere close? And it actually does go through, and it was mainly that 2nd and 5th round pick that carried this deal. So yeah, out of all 7 of these trades, only 1 went through. I mean, I guess the first one with Montez Sweat was pretty close. However, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I thought it was a cool idea, and I wanted to see what it would be like to make these in real life trades in Madden, because you know the Madden trade system can be funky at times. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing, drop a like, and go check out my last video where I only built my team through the NFL draft. With all that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.